and the noob actually hits him with a pump. Boom, he hits the second shot and the guy goes down. What's up guys, my name is Dean aka the Blue Crusader and welcome back to the channel. In this video I have a really cool win on Fortnite which I actually got the other day in squads mode to actually show you. I'm using the brand new replay system again. I think I've made 2 videos on this already on how to use the replay system and how to actually use it to break down your games as an analysis. But this win was actually really cool and my friend came in clutch with the win at the end with a heavy shotgun, and I thought there was too many good clips in this game to not actually show you guys what happened. Another really cool thing is, here we are in game, the replay system has actually been recently updated in season 4. Obviously before it was already good. Basically all the features are the same. The only thing which I've actually noticed which is noticeably different and actually much better is the fact that now it actually displays these exclamation marks and target points where you actually got kills. I think maybe the exclamation points are where you got downed in game and then people revived you. I think that's my guess. Then the targets are when you got kills, and the X is obviously self-explanatory, that's when you got downed or when you died. But I think the X might be when you get downed, because I know towards the end of this game I did get downed. But without further ado, we're going to jump into this game. I'm going to try and show you the most action-packed parts. I'm not going to waste time. Now that the replay system has actually been updated, I can jump to the best parts in the game and we don't really have to watch the boring parts. I am actually running, and at this point we're actually getting sniped. So I'm just going to go into free cam mode. I do actually build a base, and one thing to note is this guy below that ridge is not on my team. I've put outlines on so you can see where everybody is. There's a guy in the tower who's not on my team as well, and there's a guy running over there. Everyone's on the same team at this point. As you can see, me and my teammate took this guy out pretty swiftly. It was a pretty easy kill, and then we're just snatching up some loot there. This dude who was in the tower, I couldn't actually see him at this point, but after he keeps sniping me, I do see this guy's position, and there's actually a second guy on the right there. You'll see that we did actually get some shots on him as well because he is bandaging. And one great thing about this actual system is the fact that you can see when people heal up. So you can see which item they're using, which weapon they've got out, and you can actually see people using healing items. So we're just trying to put a bit of pressure on them right now with grenades, trying to get a bit of return fire, and this guy is basically... he's messed up at this point. There's no way he's out of this. He's already low health. He's getting spammed with a grenade launcher, and he's basically running for his life towards the port fort. We already start pushing at this point from this base, and we're just trying to get higher and push towards him. There's 3 of us here. I'm not sure where my friend was. I think if we just look on the map, my friend was all the way over in Anarchy Acres. I honestly don't know what he was doing at this point, but I'm just camping on the tower. I'm trying to get some magnum shots on them because the magnum's super powerful. And over here I do have the hunting rifle as well. So just trying to build a base here. There seems to be a lot more people here. We didn't realise this, but another team actually came in behind to push them, which was actually a great thing to our advantage. We actually did use this to our advantage, and I think this is actually how we won the game fight, because there's actually another team trying to snatch the kills from behind that we were potentially going to pick up beforehand. So we're just here. We don't actually realise how many people there actually is at this point, because there's a good 4 or 5 people just in a crazy fight, and I'm kind of getting wary about peeking because obviously we know these guys probably have snipers, but at this point we don't know they've got the shotguns out. They are still having a big fight over there, big team fight, but I'm just presuming that people are going to peek me from the porta fort, and you don't really know how long these fights are going to last, so I obviously do play this really carefully. But all these people, they don't really have the best weapons. They just have ARs. They have... one guy I guess has a purple heavy shotgun, but the rest just have blue weapons. You've got tacticals, you've got blue ARs, nothing really risky, nothing really too crazy here that's going to get us killed, but I would have thought that they would be sniping. Obviously this isn't really the best building. I don't know what my teammate was doing by blocking me off here, but yeah, we're just trying to get some shots on, and there is 3 guys left. I guess these are the guys who won the fight, and also 1 guy's in the tower, 2 are below, and they have actually picked up some good loot. You'll see that one of them switched to a gold scar there, so he's definitely packing some firepower, and I'm not sure if one of these guys, why they're shooting. I think maybe that was accidental. And then there is also another person shooting from... there's another person across Loot Lake. I'm not sure who killed him. I think that was my teammate. And then there was a gold scar, and yet again they erect a second port fort, because the first port fort is on lower ground. They need to get the height advantage, and here is where they start putting pressure onto us. I think one of our teammates does actually get downed at this point. We have 2 purple auto snipers, which is definitely a lot of heat to take. Semi-auto snipers, they're not entirely as strong as bolt actions, but they can definitely pack a punch by the amount of fire rate that they have, and the fact that we have 2 of them with 2 auto snipers is pretty hard. I'm surprised we even came out on top of this fight, probably just from camping. Like them, they were playing safe. This guy is just trolling at this point, he's just doing a dance. But we have 1 teammate on lower ground and we have 2 of us up on this high building, and we're taking most of the heat from the high building. But if we refer to the right, you will see that this guy with the auto is shooting my other teammate on the right building, and obviously my teammate has the lower ground here, so it's not really the best position to be in. And then we have just this one guy on the left who's shooting us, so I'm not sure if this guy knows that it's a 2v3. He probably is just thinking it's a 2v2, but he is actually shooting 2 of us. I think he's realised, and he keeps missing shots, so he could have easily downed me at this point. And then here is the first close range fight that you can see. My teammate's rushing this guy and somehow manages to sweep up the kill with an AR. I don't know what the enemy team was even doing at that point. He did have a gold shotgun though. I know that the gold heavy shotgun is kind of broken. And then my teammate jumps off and gets downed for some reason. But yeah, the gold shotgun has a really slow fire rate and it's kind of irritating. But if we just go back, you'll see that we do pick up these kills. So I'm just going to go to this point. You'll see this guy shooting downwards, and we actually get a headshot on this dude, which I think was actually me. I think I did actually snatch up a headshot on there, and he drops down. And you can see there's tons of loot. There's 2 gold scars, which we swiftly do pick up. So we're just going to continue it. And my friend's obviously making his way over from Anarchy Acres at this point, but the whole fight's already over. So I guess he was just still looting up, just hoping that we'd win the fight. But he's heading over from Anarchy Acres, and then down here we've cleaned up the fight, and we're snatching some of that loot. So we're going to jump forwards now at this point, and we're just going to refer to the playlist. And I think the playlist, this is maybe how many kills you've got. I'm not sure how it works. I think this is how many kills you've got. It seems that I've got 2 so far. So we're going to jump ahead to the end of the game, because obviously this doesn't need to be any longer than it has to. And we're just going to switch into the perspective of my team. So I'm going to do quite a big breakdown at this point, and that's because my friend does actually get a really nice finish to this game, and I do want to show off his gameplay, not just mine. So at this point in the game, we've already actually made a base and we're shooting the enemies. And as you can see, I do actually get one of the kills. We'll just rewind that a second and we'll put that in slow motion. Basically what's happening here is we're actually returning some fire, and as you can see over here, my friend is actually trying to do the shotgun rush, but he is actually really close to actually getting killed. It's a close fight. He's actually still on pretty high health, and he shoots the enemy quite low, so he's already dead anyway. But you'll see, if we just slowly go in, I did actually hit that sniper bullet on him. So that guy's downed pretty swiftly, and you'll see that there's already 3 other people down here. So this is when things actually do start to get tricky. So we're going to put this up in fast motion, and you'll see these guys move pretty quickly. They play quite fast. There's 4 people. I would presume all of these guys are on the same team. They're all sticking together. None of them have skins, bear in mind, and they're all still farming wood. And they're not noobs by any chance. I think they just haven't bought skins, because these guys did actually turn out to be quite good. So they're just pushing down the forest at this point, trying to head towards our teammates. And it would seem we have the advantage, because we do have a base, we have armor, we have literally all the best weapons on the game. But this is where the gunfight takes a turn for the worse, because they're actually quite exposed. They only just start building a base quite late, but you'll see that I'm actually taking most of the aggression to this building here. So I'm just trying to build just a base here, and this is the point where I actually die in the game. So I've already got 3 kills at this point. I'm doing quite well. I've got a lot of loot, and I think I might even have had one of those gold scars. So I was definitely kitted up with a lot of equipment at this point in the game. But the problem is they have 2 bolt actions on their team at least, and I think one of them does actually take me out. And I'm really looking forward to actually seeing how this played out, because there is one point in the game where I'm crouched at this level that my teammate's crouched in, and there is a sniper shot that comes in to hit me, and I was actually crouched below the wood, so I'm not sure how they hit me, and I really want to see how that plays out. So as you can see here, there is actually someone behind us. I get knocked down, and someone's actually above me. So someone's actually built above me, and nobody actually knew this guy was here. This guy's actually super sneaky. I thought maybe someone from down there hit me, and I thought maybe they were either cheating or maybe there was a connection problem, but no, there's actually a guy up there shooting down on us, so that's understandable. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you don't pick these things up in game and you have to kind of look back on how they happened, but they're actually shooting our base quite a lot here. And these two don't know who's going to revive me. They can't make the choice who's actually going to do the revive, who's going to build the base. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to rewind this, and I'm actually going to go into the perspective of my friend who actually pulls off the clutch. So if we just go on to my friend here and we just follow him, I'm going to put this in slow motion because he makes a super nice play that I really want you guys to see. So, okay. So we're just going to keep this going, and as you can see, he's pushing while those guys are reviving me, and he's making sure to check the corners and jump in. This is actually a really good play from him, and somebody's already been knocked, and he's already getting shot from above where that guy is, but he's not doing any damage. He's too high up, and this guy's low and the other guy's revived, so it's pretty easy kills to pick up, but it's still a 2v1, so it's definitely an impressive play. He's jumping, he's building to make sure this noob doesn't get him, and the noob actually hits him with a pump, and as you can see, he's still building. This guy missing was basically just a stroke of luck, and he's still not switched to his weapon. He's still building, but he finally switches to the heavy, and as you can see, he misses a shot, and then I'm hoping, does he hit this one? Boom, he hits the second shot, and the guy goes down, and then the other guy drops down to him, hoping to make an ingenious tactical play, and then he drops, shoots him once, his shield's out, and then he shoots him again in the head, and then that's the third guy down. So I think at this point in the game there's 3 guys down, so I'm not sure where the last guy is. I think the last guy's on these stairs still shooting with an M4, so I'm not sure if he's finishing them. I guess he's healing up with a bandage. We're just going to go in a little bit quicker just to see what's happening. But yeah, he just takes the first guy out, and he goes to the second guy, takes him out, and then I guess the other guy's crawling as well. But he doesn't see him. He doesn't see where the other guy's gone. I guess he's forgot he's taken 3 people out, and the last guy comes to him, and this last guy's going to try and punish him for actually healing just then. He's already pretty low. You'll see he's already 1/4. He hits him in the chest, and then as you can see, he hits him in the body. It looked like a leg shot, I'm pretty sure it was a body shot, and all of them go down. So that's actually my clutch from my friend. I wanted to show you guys basically his clutch because it was actually pretty impressive. Although the enemies were low, it was basically a 1v3 or a 1v4. Only one guy was in a down state though, the second guy was low, so it was kind of like a 1v3, and he still pulled it off with a heavy shotgun, and the heavy is a really nice weapon. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave this freeze frame at the end of the video and actually use it as the thumbnail because it's actually a really nice shot. But yeah, my friend got the clutch. Let me know what you guys think about this gameplay. I'm really interested to see what you guys think about this. I'm loving the new replay system, just going back and looking at my old games and seeing how we did, what we did wrong, what we did good, and what the highlights of the game are. So let me know if you enjoyed this style of video. I have done update videos on the new patches, some Easter eggs, but I do want to do breakdowns on my games and use the replay system because I really do enjoy using it, and I do want to continue to actually master it and make more cinematic shots and kind of make more cool montage looking videos. So let me know if you guys like that style, like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for daily Fortnite videos and updates. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.